Today's vocabulary word is pedestrian. And I know what you're thinking. That's not a vocabulary word. Everybody knows what a pedestrian is. And you probably do know its definition as a noun. It's a person who's on foot or a person who is walking. But get ready to have your mind blown, because did you know that pedestrian can also be an adjective? Pedestrian is a word with multiple meanings, and one of those meanings is relatively unknown by the general public, which makes it a perfect vocabulary word for standardized tests. If I say that somebody's choice of literature is pedestrian, what I'm saying is that their choice of novels is ordinary and boring. It's uninspiring, it's dull, it's common. So you've probably sat through several lectures in college that were pedestrian. I know I did. Or maybe you fear living a pedestrian life, which is why you're applying to college or grad school. You want to do something exciting. Pedestrian is sort of like the pretentious intellectual version of the slang word basic.
You basic.
So it means dull and ordinary, but it's kind of an insult in a way. And you probably think there's no relation between the noun and adjective version of pedestrian, but hundreds of years ago, the counterpart of pedestrian was equestrian. And walking to the mercantile in town was certainly seen as more dull and ordinary than galloping into town on a horse. So the adjective likely evolved from there. There are no other word forms of pedestrian. We only have the noun and adjective. But when pedestrian means dull and ordinary, there are several synonyms that you could see on a standardized test. And those include humdrum, insipid, prosaic, vapid, and of course, basic.
This is all so stupid and short-sighted. You're all so basic. You don't know what it's like to create something.